Yeah, that sounds great. And then just before we get started, exciting, Brave Women at Work is going to be on YouTube, this year and on the video. Oh man, I'm going there. And so feel free to watch this. If you're used to just doing the audio, you can do the audio, but you can also find us on YouTube, or you will be shortly. So thank you.
Okay, wonderful. Good. So yes, again, if you're driving, keep your eyes open, but maybe tune into the body part of it and the breathing part of it. Everyone else, if you can find a comfortable seat in your chair or even on a cushion or the floor. And first and foremost, I like to start with the idea of the three centers, the three energy centers: our seat, our heart, and our mind. So if you imagine three spheres, like beautiful little pearls, circles of energy, we're going to start with the seat. So feel the base of your seat and see this bottom circle there. And then align the heart right over the seat. So if it's a little bit forward or a little bit back, just let it be stacked right above your seat. And then the mind as well. So the third sphere or circle, right? You can dip your head forward a little bit or back a little bit, and then just let it be right over the heart and the seat. Just take a really big breath in through your nose. And suspend it for a moment. And then exhale out your mouth. Good. And again, inhale nose. Exhale out your mouth, really just emptying out. And last one. And then just take one hand and squeeze all the way down the opposite arm. Just squeezing from the shoulder all the way into that hand and the other side. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Again, bringing the one hand to the heart, one to the belly, just kind of feeling the middle of you for a second. Then bring your hands to your hips, your low back. Just give your hips a little massage, maybe squeezing down the legs or brushing down the legs a little bit. If your feet are on the floor, like Jen was talking about before, pressing them into the floor. If you're sitting cross-legged, maybe rubbing your feet. If you have shoes on, obviously you can't do that, but feel your feet. Okay, good. And then let's just clear some energy before we breathe around the shoulders and the spine. We want the spine to be as fluid as it can be. So we'll do something called shoulder drops just to release, come out of the head into the body. So remember your three spheres again, and then inhale, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. And then you do it over and over. Five more. Good. And inhale, hold it up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, really let it go. Just notice the settling of the snow in the snow globe there. Then we'll just take seaweed spine. So just start to wave your spine side to side, all the way from the bottom of your seat. Just move side to side. Good. And then interlace your fingers like this. Turn the heels of your palms up and stretch from the base of the seat all the way up. Chin back, spine long. Take 3 deep breaths here, breathing into the sides of your ribs. And let your arms open out and down. Shake it out. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Did that take about 5 minutes?
I think so.
Okay, let's keep going. Other 5. So palms in at your heart, thumbs into your sternum. This is to balance your emotions with a calm heart. And again, this is the active breathing technique where we're going to segment the breath, meaning like if you did one big inhale, it would be like, but we're going to take it in 4 snips, 4 sniffs, 4 segments. So you fill all the way up and then exhale. Eyes are closed if you're comfortable. Otherwise, just keep your lids lowered and look kind of towards the floor. Good. Keep going. You could do anything for 2 minutes. You've already done 1. So keep going. In these 4 equal parts, you're stretching your lung capacity to feel as full as you can. And on the exhale, you're allowing yourself to let go a little bit at a time. What a beautiful metaphor. Inhale, slow, keep building, growing. Exhale, release. A little release, a little let go. Good. Keep going. Last 30 seconds. And place your hands more strongly together at the sternum. To finish, inhale. Hold and squeeze, tighten every muscle from your nose to your toes. Just squeeze like you're wringing out a sponge. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale. One more. Let's do that again. Inhale. Lengthen your spine. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And exhale. And you could just shake it off a little bit. Shaking is very good. It's how a lot of animals in the wild disperse excess energy, right? Think of your dog getting out of an exciting bath. Just shake it off. Okay. Finding some stillness. And then to come back to the idea of long, deep breathing for a minute or 2 here. When we're breathing deeply, it's actually not all in the chest area. We're training ourselves to bring the breath down low into the lowest part of our lungs. And in the yogic tradition, we call it belly breathing because we're training our ribs and belly to take the inhale first versus shallow breath up here. So Take one hand to your belly, one to your heart, and breathe down into the lower hand on the belly. Inhale. In through your nose. Exhale. Draw that hand back in. Inhale through your nose. Fill. Let that hand on the belly move out. Exhale in. One more. Exhale. Now let's add the upper levels. So inhale, your belly hand moves out. And then your ribs widen. Exhale, your chest and ribs soften. And your belly draws in last. This is a little more complicated, but you could do it a few more. Inhale, belly expands. Ribs and chest open. Exhale, chest and ribs soften. Belly draws in. Take about 2 more of those on your own. Good, and just let everything go for a moment. Right, coming back to that wintering space. It's the space between your thoughts, that you're here, you're present in your body. It's okay to just sit in stillness for a moment. And to finish, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then just blink your eyes open and reorient to yourself in this moment, in this room. So look around your room. You can come back to the tactile feedback if you like. Maybe even stand up if you want. Thank you.
Oh, so good. So good. I almost forgot we were doing this. I was like, oh, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. That's just a little New Year's gift for everyone. So thank you so much, Nicole, for doing that. That's so lovely.